Hey everybody, welcome to day 136. Psalms 144, 145, 88, and 89. Well, really, I'm just going to take a look at Psalms 89. So, let's get at it. The comparison of angels to God, 6 through 8. For who in all of heaven can compare with the Lord? What mightiest angel is anything like the Lord? Okay, now, we haven't gotten to Daniel, and we have seen, the general in the army of heaven coming to Joshua to fight the battle of Jericho, and we've had the instance where he fell down face first because he's in awe of what he saw, and we get to other parts where they see the angel of God, or an angel, and they're just blown away by how awesome they are. And the angels are like, no, don't bow down before me. And think about that. So it's saying, what mightiest angel is anything like the Lord? Just talking about how powerful God really is. Verse 7, the highest angelic powers stand in awe of God. He is far more awesome than all who surround his throne. O Lord, God of heaven's armies, where is there anyone as mighty as you, O Lord? You are entirely faithful. Okay, think about this. In our minds, we're thinking how powerful and strong and mighty, which he is, obviously. He made the heavens and the earth and the whole universe. And then at the very end it says, you are entirely faithful. This vision of awesomeness is beyond our understanding. And David's saying, you're entirely faithful, bringing attention to a different thought of what God's mighty powers are like. Faithfulness, compassion, mercy. Awesome. Now, David is God's firstborn. 89 verse 27. I will make him my firstborn son, the mightiest king on earth. Okay, so this is David writing this, and this section right here is David writing about him being picked as the king, and then he says, this is God, he's quoting God, I will make him my firstborn son, the mightiest king on earth. All right, and then we go on 29 through 32. We need to look at this. We'll read verse 28 as well. I will love him and be kind to him forever. My covenant with him will never end. Remember, words are extremely important in the Bible. They aren't just flippantly put in there. Verse 29 through 32. I will preserve an heir for him. Yeah, there will always be a king for Israel. But really, we're talking about Christ. His throne will be as endless as the days of heaven. That's Christ. Not Solomon. Solomon's not going to sit on the throne forever. Christ is. But if his descendants forsake my instructions and fail to obey my regulations, if they do not obey my decrees and fail to keep my commands, this is about disobedience here, then I will punish their sin with the rod. Do not make the mistake of assuming that God doesn't punish. We aren't condemned to death and Hades, Sheol, hell, the lake of fire, whatever you want to call it. But he does allow punishment to happen, and he does punish, like a father punishes their child, or discipline, difference in wording. And their disobedience with beating, with disobedience with beating. There you go. And then the last thing, God cannot lie. Chapter 89, verse 35 through 37. I have sworn an oath to David, and in my holiness I cannot lie. He can't lie. We're forgiven for our sins. He's not going to break that promise. He's not going to lie about it. His dynasty will go on forever. David's dynasty is going to be forever. His kingdom will endure as the sun. It will be as eternal as the moon, my faithful witness in the sky. So Christ is going to be the king over all. David is going to be the prince. We've mentioned this in times past in Ezekiel. So that is your day 136. What a great time in the book of Psalms. It's not just some wordy thing. It has wonderful stuff in it. And can't wait for another day. I'll see you tomorrow.